Hello everyone, my name's Rebecca and today I am coming at you with an embarrassing unread authors video. Some of these authors I do actually have on my TBR pile, some of them I have no intention of reading, so really it's not embarrassing, but if I told someone that I hadn't read some of these authors, they'd be like, oh my god, stop the press, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? But it's not really bothering me, but I thought, since I've seen a couple of these videos flying around, I might as well do one myself. And I'm very handsy today. Like, look at the hands are all over. But anyway, I do have a couple of more Kindle, as I mentioned, so let's just get straight into it, and I'm being really rude. The first one that I want to tell you all and get it out of the way, because I have no intention of buying it, I have no intention of reading his books, and that is John Green. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Oh my god! Like, what am I doing with my life if I haven't read John Green, right? Being happier, for one, because I get the impression that John Green is an author that just likes to write books to make people cry, or it touches on very sort of sensitive subjects and trigger warning kind of topics and just all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have no intention of reading his books or seeing his films, and when The Fault in Our Stars came out, I was just like, I don't really want to go watch that, not gonna lie. Why would I want to go watch a film based around that? Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit too close too close for comfort. Not in the like, I haven't had that experience myself, but it's one of those things that could happen to anyone, and I don't really want to have that. If that ever happens to me, I don't want to have that kind of film and that books experiences sort of imprinted on my brain, because then I'd feel like that's how I need to live my life when it comes to that. So yeah, I have no intention of reading John Green's books. Really sorry, booktube, and yep, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that, but I have no intention of reading his books. The next author is J.R.R. Tolkien. Now, I have mentioned him on my channel quite a bit, because I have mentioned him in tag videos and in hauls and just in my intentions for the year, and so far I still haven't read The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings. As you all already probably know if you watched my videos in the past, I have seen The Hobbit films, all three of them, but I haven't seen The Lord of the Rings, and I feel like I should probably read some of J.R.R. Tolkien before I actually watch the rest of the films, because I kind of feel like I'm missing out on something here. So I will get round to it at some point. I will. The next one I do actually have a copy of on my Kindle, and that is Brandon Sanderson. This one is his book The Arithmetist, which I don't really know much about, and it told me it was a Kindle freebie and it charged me $1.99, but it means I have an excuse to read Brandon Sanderson's works. From what I know, Brandon Sanderson is a fantastic author. And I believe he's probably a really good author to try and get me into the sci-fi fantasy genre before George R.R. Martin. Spoiler alert. Sorry guys, I'll be getting to him later. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into a bit of Brandon Sanderson's works, but I don't know when I'm going to get into them, because I have a lot of stuff on my TBR. And at the minute, Brandon Sanderson isn't on that. So I don't know. I do not know when I'm going to get to it. Okay, so I know I've just said spoiler alert, but anyway, moving on. The next author is George R.R. Martin. I had 3 of his books upstairs. One of them was not a Game of Thrones book. I have the first 2 in the Game of Thrones, and then I had another one called the Armageddon Rag, I want to say. But I unhauled that one because I haven't got around to reading it, and because I've got the Game of Thrones, I don't really need to read another one of his works just yet. I think I'm going to be all R.R. Martin out for a while when I get around to reading those. But anyway, yeah, he is on my list of embarrassing unread authors, because everybody's seen Game of Thrones and I haven't, and I've been living under a rock to avoid all kind of spoilery stuff. Like, if I'm at my other half's house and his parents are watching it, I'm like, right, nope, gotta go do something else. Because even if I watch something in like whatever season they're up to and it's like the middle of the season, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna remember that when I open the book. I'll be like, oh, okay, so they're still alive. Well, that's a spoiler. They're dead. That's a spoiler. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I'm prepared for that kind of level of random spoilery. So I should probably get around to reading George R.R. Martin shortly, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. The next book I have is yet another one on my Kindle. Let me just find it. I am so unprepared. Okay. Oh, it's got 400 pages. I did not know that. Anyway, the next embarrassing unread author I have is V.E. Schwab, and she is the author of A Darker Shade of Magic, or Vicious, or there's something else, and I can't remember what it is because I'm a terrible person. But yeah, I haven't read her yet. Again, it was a Kindle Daily deal, so I thought if it's a Kindle Daily deal and everybody loves it, I might as well go for it. So that was my whole point of getting this. I am trying to read it. I am reading it on my phone at the minute, and I'm only on like page 8, so I have like another 392 pages to go. But it seems quite interesting so far, and hopefully it's going to keep going that way, and I will let you all know if I get around to reading more of it, and when I do so, and whether it's any good. The next one I have, the next two I have rather, I've tried reading the authors before, and I've ended up DNFing their books, so they're going on this list because they're quite popular authors. I just didn't enjoy their writing, and those authors are David Nichols and Jandy Nelson. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I feel like I should do a finger dance. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so on the one hand I have David Nichols, and on the other hand I have Jandy Nelson. These two authors, I have tried reading their books on my Kindle, and it's got nothing to do with the fact that I've read them on my Kindle. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's an ebook. I didn't enjoy what I was reading. I mean, I'm reading Starter for 10, or I was reading Starter for 10 by David Nichols, and The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. The Sky is Everywhere just frustrated me so much. The main female character, the female protagonist, as the majority of people call them, she really frustrated me. I mean, I know that there's this like serious thing going on, and it just, she really frustrated me. Like, I don't know why. I just could not connect with that character at all. And in Starter for 10, I found myself, it kind of went quite quickly for me, and that's quite good, but at the same time I didn't really understand much of it. I don't think I'm smart enough for David Nichols' books. It's kind of bad considering I've got one day upstairs. But anyway, you know, I didn't really connect with those two authors as much as I had wanted to, because of the fact that everybody loves their works, and David Nichols had a new book coming out, and I just haven't picked it up, even though the cover is to die for. I just haven't gone for it because I know that until I finish Starter for 10, I can't try and pick up another one of his works, because I don't want to confuse myself even more. It's just, it's crazy. It's really crazy, guys. It's